This video will cover how to host and share GISS data in FireNet365. There is a PDF job aid in the Tools folder of the GeoOps directory with the same name that will walk you through the steps of syncing a folder in SharePoint to your hard drive, adding the GeoOps directory to it, protecting the directory from accidental data loss, and disconnecting from the SharePoint folder at the end of the incident. I have followed the GISS workflow through the Configure the Pro Project template step, and I have that GeoOps directory on my hard drive in a folder that is not syncing in OneDrive. Next, using your FireNet web browser or browser profile, navigate to firenet.gov and click the Login to FireNet at www.office.com button. Choose or enter your FireNet credentials, then complete multi-factor authentication to log in. This will bring you to Microsoft 365 Copilot. Click Apps, then Teams, navigate to the Teams section within the Teams application. If you've been added to an incident team, you should see it in the list of teams. If you're looking to test this workflow, add yourself to the 2026 Training Incident Team by doing the following. Click the New Items button, then Join Team. Enter this code into the Join a Team with a code box, and click Add Team. Back in the Teams section of the Teams app, click the General channel, Files tab. Click More Commands. Open in SharePoint. Open the Situation Channel folder, then the GIS Data folder. This is where the GeoOps directory should be hosted. Click More Commands. Sync. This will sync the GIS Data folder in SharePoint down to your hard drive. Sign into OneDrive to start the process, and then sign into your FireNet account. Take note of the file path where the synced folder will be on your machine, then click Next. Click Next through the next few screens, and take a minute to understand what the different OneDrive status icons mean. Click Next. Click Later on the Get Mobile App screen. Click Open My OneDrive folder to view the synced GIS data folder in File Explorer. The folder should be empty. Open another File Explorer window and move the GeoOps directory from your C drive to the GIS data folder. Click the OneDrive FireNet icon in your system tray to watch the progress of your files syncing up to SharePoint. Mobile geodatabases should not be stored in folders that are syncing in OneDrive, so when you continue the GISS workflow and create an edit project and offline copy, it's recommended to store those items outside of SharePoint. It's strongly recommended to work with an owner of the team to protect the GeoOps directory once it's in SharePoint. By default, all members of the team can view and edit anything in the Situation channel. Only an owner can do this. Select the GeoOps folder, click More Actions, then Manage Access. In the Group section, update the access for the members group so that they can only view the folder. Next, have the team owner invite the GISS assigned to the incident and give them edit access to the folder. This can be done in the People section by clicking Start Sharing and entering the GISS's FireNet emails. Update the sharing to Edit, then click Send. Please note that team owners will still be able to edit files in the GeoOps directory. Back in File Explorer, decide which folders you would like to always keep on your device. You could do this on the entire GeoOps directory, but if the incident has been going on for some time, the products folder may be quite large, and you don't really need to have all of those PDF maps from days or weeks ago downloaded to your machine. At minimum, it's suggested that you keep the base data, incident data, projects, and tools folders always available on your device. To make a folder always available on your device, simply right-click it and select Always Keep on this device. From here, you would continue following the GISS workflow using the Pro Project template to create your edit project, but saving the edit project and offline copy somewhere outside of SharePoint. At the end of the incident, to stop syncing the GIS data folder from SharePoint, open your OneDrive settings from the System tray. Click Account. If you have more than just one incident syncing, or maybe you have other folders in FireNet SharePoint that you use regularly, you can click the Stop Sync button to just stop syncing the incident you no longer need. Alternatively, you can unlink your FireNet account from the PC altogether. Confirm there is no longer a OneDrive status icon next to the GIS data folder in File Explorer. A few tips if you do choose to use FireNet SharePoint to host and share GISS data. First, know where your data is going. Be very mindful of folder connections and geoprocessing output folder destinations. In terms of getting support, every agency has different IT security policies that may impact your ability to sync using OneDrive. If an issue arises, start with your home unit IT support and then FireNet support. Wildfire Response cannot provide support for FireNet issues. Finally, make sure to back up your data at least daily to a location that isn't syncing in OneDrive, and have a backup plan if you're unable to use FireNet to host and share GISS data. Thanks for watching.